Hello, are you ready to play some of the fun New York Times games with me? My name is Mara, and this is Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games Wordle, Strands, and Connections for Friday, October 3rd, 2025. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your New York Times games for today, I always recommend that you pause this video and do that first, and then come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, if you prefer, you can always follow along with me as I work on the games. And then I just ask if you will leave me a kind comment down below as to what you thought and how you did. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up my wheel of Wordle start words so that I can select my starting word for today. Let's shuffle these up. Make it full screen, and here we go. Audio. Cool. Okay. Let me close this. All right. I'm going to pause my recording while I bring up my phone, and then I'll get to working on Wordle. Okay, I have my phone screen pulled up. I'm going to open up my New York Times Games app. Scroll down to Wordle, guess your way to the correct word, Friday, October 3rd. Go ahead, add another day to your 403-day streak. Okay, audio. All right, well, let me go back to one of my normal starting words. Try beast. Okay, well, I got the A and the S in the correct spot. We still have C-L-A-S. Well, I can do P. Let me try that. Clasp. Ooh, okay. P-R-A-S. Crash. P-H-A-S. Well, it can't be the word phase because there's no E. P. Okay, so P. Oh, what about another vowel? Well, I think I'm out of vowels now except Y. So, no. P. Okay, we could potentially have another S, like SP. Spasm. It's the only word that I can come up with right now based on no more vowels, although we could have like a word with a Y at the end. That would be spelled like with a C, so that's not a real word, but I wondered, could we have P-H-A-S-Y? P. I'm going to try spasm. Let's go. Okay. Right. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, a little bit of a tricky word. My My current and max streak are 404, and I've played 741 games. I got it in 4 guesses, which is my average. Okay. All right, here we go. Moving on to strands. Find hidden words and uncover the day's theme. Friday, October 3rd. Okay, go ahead. Add another day to your 87-day streak. Who's in charge? Who's in charge? Okay. Well, up here in the upper left, where I always kind of start looking out, I see the word manager. And then over on the upper right, I'm seeing boss. You know what? Let's just go ahead and try it. Okay, let's try boss. Okay. Down in the lower left, I see like director. Let's try that. Okay. Here's like the word head. All right. Okay. All right. From the top, I'm seeing leadership. This is probably our spanogram, but what I'm thinking is leaving this for last today, just for fun. So then what else do we have? Okay, supervisor. I'm seeing supervisor and chief. Let me click off of this. Supervisor. Okay, and chief. And then leadership. Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. I always find strands fun. I like doing word search type games. And this one, I don't really feel tied to the statistics on this. But anyway, I just enjoy it. It's fun. How did you do? What did you think? Okay. Current and max streak are 88, it says. All right, let's move on to connections, group words that share a common thread for Friday, October 3rd, 2025. Go ahead, add another day to your 127-day streak. Our 16 connections words are edge, football, editor, memory, tornado, Edward, limit, Eddie, Edelweiss, Tasmanian devil, education, cabaret, border, past tense, Mamma Mia, and extremity. Okay. Well, I mean, Mamma Mia, that's a song, and sorry, I've got an itch on my ear. All right. Cabaret. Come to the cabaret. Edelweiss is a song too. And I'm like, memory from Cats. Memory. Yeah, these are all like musical songs. I'm actually going to try this. Let's go. Yes. Okay. Oh, and it's blue. Songs from musicals. All right. I love it. Okay, let's go. All right. So we have a tornado and a Tasmanian devil and an eddy. These all, are like an eddy. Okay. Swirling, twirling. Okay, also a football does that. Tornado, Tasmanian devil, eddy, and a football. I'm going to try this. Is there anything else? Limit, edge, education. No, I'm going to try this. Okay, they move in a spiral. Okay. Woo, all right, so we got blue and green. All right, so that leaves with yellow and purple. So there's like the edge, the limit, the border, and extremity. Can't describe it, but you know, it's where the edge. I don't know how else to describe it, but I feel like these go together, and that leaves Edward, education, past tense, and editor. So I'm not sure, but you know what? Let's just go ahead, and I'm going to submit this most likely synonyms, the yellow category. Okay, a boundary. I could not think of the word boundary. Okay. And then Edward, past tense, editor, education. By default, we get it. The only thing I can think of is that 3 of the 4 start with ed. So, and Ed can be a nickname for Edward. Education can, like, Ed can be an abbreviation for education, like continuing ed. I don't know. All right. Anyway, we get it by default. Let's just go. Okay, what ed might indicate. So past tense is ed. Past tense. Anyway. Ooh, I have completed 400 games. My current streak is 128 and my max streak is 251. Now, the cool thing is my percentage of wins has now gone back to 100%. So I like that. And 128 is, and I didn't make note of it the last couple days, but 128 is more than half of 251. So there you go. I'm over halfway to my previous streak. So songs from musical, move in a spiral, boundary, and what ed might indicate. Okay, let's see. You know what? Let's try the mini for today. How quickly can you solve the clues for October 3rd, 2025? Okay. The fitting missing letters in, okay, GPS. Right. Okay. GPS for Google Maps. All right. Amtrak Express train. Oh. I took an Amtrak, but not the Express. What do they call that? Don't know. With 2 and 5 down, distinction for kids who finish their whole dinner. I don't know. Desires with after. Desires with after. After. Desires, like you wish for it. Oh my gosh. Honey Nut Cheerios mascot, a bee. Okay, 1 down. Silly birds. Silly goose, geese. So it's plural, so we have to go with geese. Okay, C6 across. Oh, right. Yeah, no thanks. Let's move on. Without. Sans. That would be the French word for without. 4 down. Knee tissue that's prone to tearing for short. Ligaments. Knee tissue. I have a torn, ACL. Okay. 5 down, C, 6 across. Oh, okay. Let me go back to 4 across. Amtrak Express train. Desires with after. Oh, lusts after. Okay. 6 across with 2 and 5 down. Distinction for kids who finish their whole dinner. I don't know. Oh, no. Well, I mean, if these are right, I got through a bunch. So, clean, it's going to be, I think, clean plate. Okay. And 5 down. See, okay. So distinction for kids who finish their whole dinner. Clean. Clean. Club. Clean club plate? I don't get it. Okay. It took me 3 minutes and 51 seconds. Let me go back to that. Okay, Acela is the name of the Amtrak train. Okay, I don't think I would have gotten that if it wasn't for the other ones. Clean club plate. Right. Let me stop sharing this. All right. Well, how did you do on your games today? I'm glad that I had a little bit of time this morning that I could add the mini in, but it did take me close to 4 minutes to get that. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you leaving a nice comment down below as to what you thought. And if you have access to the mini, how long did it take you? All right. Thank you so much. Check out that video right there that YouTube is offering you. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. And I'll see you again tomorrow with some of the daily New York Times games. Bye.